I feel I'm down the bar. I've been around a while. I couldn't find a girl, so I'ma stick to
Hey, what's up, NoivernNation? It's your boy NoivernNation, and we are here with something brand new. As you can tell, there's no face cam. There is no moving anything. It's just my background, and there are going to be pictures going up in a minute. But today is 11/17 on Thursday, the day before Pokemon Sun and Moon drops. Now, up until this generation, we have all come to appreciate the anime. Now, as in the anime, there is a specific person that always is here. It is Mr. Ash Ketchum himself. Today, I will be going over Ash Ketchum's, if it was life or death, it was his best possible team. His best team of 6 to possibly come. Now, I am sitting here looking at the list, and I totally forgot to circle the ones that I was thinking of. There were some interesting ones nonetheless on his team, and there's a lot of wild cards that I would throw on the team. And his team is he has some good Pokemon just sitting there waiting to be scooped up. Now, I've circled 5 for sure, but a 6th one is really hard to come by. And if I really desperately had to pick one, we'll get there later as I'm gonna go down this list. But right now, we're gonna go over his entire all Pokemon caught, has had for a little bit, blah blah blah. None rented Pokemon, obviously. I will not be counting the Haunter and the Primeape that he scooped up, because we honestly had not enough to deal with the strength. Primeape is strong as crap, and Haunter knows how to make people laugh. So those two are automatically eliminated. Everything else is up for grabs, as he's either released them or sent them in the wild or has them taking care of something. Also known as, like, what? Half his team. I'll even say which ones were he released. I'll say them on his, so you can see how stupid this man is. But anyway, he has, out of all his Pokemon, these are all of his possible Pokemon. But if you were excited for this, make sure you kill the like button down below first, because your support is always appreciated. Now, pictures will go up on the screen. If you want to tab out and listen to my opinion, you can go ahead and tab out and listen to my opinion. But again, if the question of the day today is, what do you think Ash's best team of 6? Now, like I said, I'm not including Primeape or Haunter, because I feel like those two should not really count, because they were not with him for like a whole, either the entirety of an episode or like an episode after that. Like, Haunter was there for like 2, but it was there and left. Like, that's not really his. He didn't really capture it either. Primeape was caught, but was there for 1 episode and he released it. He gave it to the dojo dude. But we're gonna go over which ones he kept. There's a couple I'm not sure if he released or not. We'll know. First off, of course, Pikachu's there. Butterfree, Pidgeot, Charizard, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Muck, Tauros, Kingler, Lapras, Snorlax, Heracross, Bayleaf, Quilava, Totodile, Noctowl, Donphan, Sceptile, Corphish, Swellow, Torkoal, Glalie, Apom, which is an Ampabomb, which he traded to Dawn for Buizel, Staraptor, Torterra, Infernape, Gliscor. Here's the Buizel coming up. Gibble, which he hatched from an egg. Oshawott, Pignite, Snivy, Scraggy, Leavanny, Palpitoad, Boldore, Crocodile, Unfezant, Greninja, Talonflame, Hawlucha, Goodra, and Noivern. Now, Noivern did hatch from an egg. He did release. I will include release Pokemon if they are there. That I think he got an emotional bond with and was a great Pokemon and a good team member. Butterfree was released. I'm pretty sure Pidgeot was released as well. Lapras was released. Apom was traded. Greninja was released. Spoilers. And Goodra was went back to the wetland. So let's dive in. Without further ado, let's dive into the team. Now, obviously, if their list does not involve Pikachu, if you make an Ash's best team of 6 without freaking Pikachu, you're some type of hypocrite, or you just have it out for Pikachu. That Pikachu is at like level 20 million, first and foremost. That Pikachu is strong. It has beaten legendary Pokemon, like just good Pokemon. I wouldn't want to say legendary. I think it went up against. Didn't it double KO Latios or something like that? That was crazy. Or Darkrai or something. Double KO'd with something. He double KO'd with Latios or something like that against the dude in the Sinnoh League or something crazy. Yeah. But anyway, Pikachu is there. it's his best Pokemon that's ever existed. Some of its notable moves to actually make it still strong. It knows Quick Attack, which is good for it. Iron Tail, Thunderbolt. It knows Thunder as well. Did I say? I said Iron Tail, and Volt Tackle is another one of its moves. Thunder/Thunderbolt. He says them both, you know. Thunder Shock. He says all three of them in one. But yeah, those are good. Those are good moves for this Pokemon. And Volt Tackle obviously is its best move. It also has Electro Ball, which is a great move for Pikachu. It has gotten through a lot of battles. It has come through time in and time out. It has gotten KO'd in a couple battles. No, don't lie. Pikachu's lost some bad battles, like against the Snivy, against that trio, where it just got mollywopped and Sand Tomb and just double-edged to death. But it did come out on top against Dragonites. It double KO'd a Latios, like come on now, and other things. So Pikachu would be good. Again, its movesets, obviously its moves it knows is good. It obviously can know more than 4 moves in a anime, so that's really cool for it. And obviously Pikachu is well deserving of the #1 spot on Ash's team. Next up on Ash's team, we're gonna rock out with the main man. Of course this had to go. He came straight from training. We have Charizard. Now obviously Charizard was going to be on this list because it is Ash's first amazing Pokemon to me. It was his first amazing Pokemon. Now Charizard has been through everything and back. It was a Charmander evolved into a Charizard. It literally evolved into a Charizard from Charmeleon to save Ash from an Aerodactyl. Now if you haven't seen that episode, you should go see that episode. Also, Charizard has been training with other Charizards. I forgot what that place, the Charcific Valley or something like that. It was really cool. I'll put an edit if I got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. I'll Google it later after the video. I should have done my research, but it's okay. I'm doing it off the dome. Charizard's moves do include Flamethrower, Seismic Toss. Like, what else does Charizard actually use? Does that like, it's like all it uses. Like, I don't know any other moves that Charizard actually uses in the anime. I can't think of anything, but it, I mean, I can Google it, but I'm not sure. If that's, you know what, screw it. If like, I know Flamethrower and Seismic Toss, that's all it really needs, for being honest. For being 100% honest, that's all that thing needs. It bloodies everyone with those moves. It just literally Seismic Tosses the crap out of you. It, like that Magmar, didn't see it coming, literally whipped it with one hand into the lava and was like, bye Blaine. Got him through the Blaine battle, helped him get through the Orange Islands. That's when him and Ash had a great bond, and finally they worked together. And then he went to train in the Charcific Valley, then came back multiple times to help him win battles, but most importantly he came back on his journey in Gen 5, and that was greatness. Even though Gen 5 was not the best anime wise, and not the best for Ash period, he had a really interesting team. That Charizard put in so much work, because it's freaking Charizard, man, and you just can't replace Ash's Charizard. It is like grade A Charizards. So yeah. Next up, if you can't tell by now, I am kind of going in order from generation, except for the last member. I don't know who the last member is yet, but we have to go ahead and throw Sceptile on that team. Now, the reason I'm throwing Sceptile on the team is because in 3rd gen, that was the Mon that he gained the closest to. That was the Mon that was probably the closest from Gen 3. Now, I'm not picking closest. I'm picking best. Sceptile is grade A on his team. Out of all the grass types, like, I even thought, like, Bulbasaur would be a great pick, but it doesn't compare to the Sceptile. Knowing moves like, what, it knows Quick Attack, Leaf Blade, Pound. It hits you hard, and it hits you as fast as lightning. Like, it'll come in, bomb, and he's out. Like, he'll hit you and you're gone. I think it knows Leaf Storm as well. I could be wrong. No, that's Homeboy's Sceptile. But yes, this is a Sceptile that has been grade A and it's been with Ash for a while. It was a little Trico, and it evolved into a Grovyle and then into a Sceptile. That's how all of Ash's Pokemon that are on this list have started. They've started from their puny little itty bitty forms, and a lot of these Pokemon are actually starter Pokemon because he got the closest emotional bond with some starter Pokemon. Sceptile, it just deserves this list. It's super strong, super fast, hits hard, and I think if it came to it, it's won countless battles. It won battles in the Hoenn League. It came out on top against a crap ton of things and just actually destroyed a lot of opponents. that you wouldn't think would evolve, especially. Oh man, there was one really good battle. It was Grovile's battle. I can't remember. It had most of its battles with Grovile, but when it evolved into Sceptile, it battled, I want to say, Maze Blaziken, and it ended in a draw. And that's good in itself, just for the sole fact that Maze Blaziken, who, let me add, has a type advantage on it, it came out as a draw. That's crazy. Just throwing it out there. Next up on this list is my favorite Pokemon on this list. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about Noivern. I'm talking about Infernape. Now, the reason Infernape is my favorite Pokemon on this list, Infernape has the best history. Aside from Charmander to Charizard, that is like best history. But Infernape, it has some sad tales. It was scooped up by Paul in 4th gen. If you don't remember this story, I'm about to tell it for you right now. Scooped up by Paul, man. It was fighting off a horde of Zangooses, and it flame wheeled and just annihilated all the Zangooses. Chimchar came through, and it was put through vigorous training. It wanted it. Paul wanted to acknowledge that, and then he released him when he couldn't provide the power that Paul wanted or expected from this person. And it was sad to see Chimchar, and then Ash immediately said, "Come with me," and Chimchar went ahead and joined Ash's team. And then at Lake Acuity, when I just recently watched Diamond and Pearl, so don't hate on me for knowing this one more than anything else. But at Lake Acuity, the boy Chimchar came through, knocked out a very powerful foe in the Ursaring. It was a big Ursaring. It had Guts boost. It was ready to kill everything. Lives a Hammer Arm and just annihilates it with a big move. Evolves into Monferno. Obviously gets beat by the Electabuzz after that, but it was okay because that was put in work. And then it was against Paul also. Then in the Sinnoh League, Infernape. It's evolved into Infernape. It is ready to go. They go against Paul again. They've had troubles with the Blaze ability all their time. And when it came down to it, Infernape murdered Paul's existence to prove that little Chimchar stepped up his game into an Infernape and showed you that I can be the strongest Pokemon there. And Infernape has great moves in close combat, Mach Punch, Dig, and Flare Blitz. It also knows Flamethrower and Flame Wheel. So it knows strong moves. And if those are strong moves, especially in an anime, they hurt a lot. Flame Wheel does a lot. That Mach Punch, if you saw the Mach Punch, oh man, what Pokemon was it on? I want to say it was on Electabuzz when he was a Monferno versus Electabuzz at Lake Acuity. He like Mach Punches it, and you can like see the anime punch, you know, like it goes through your skin and stuff, and like Electabuzz's eyes go all white, and it's like and it like flies back. Like you could just see the pure muscle from Infernape, and like obviously it was Monferno then, but Infernape period. And it's just one of Ash's best possible options for the team. Now, next up, this is one of the, oh man, it's getting down to the list, and they're down to the last two. I haven't picked the last one yet. I know for sure which mon I want, but I think I'm between a couple. At this point, I want to give some notable mentions that I would love to put on this list, but I just can't. If there was a top 10 Ash Pokemon list, it would definitely be on there. Pokemon would be on there. Bulbasaur would be on there. Squirtle would be on there. Heracross. Kingler would be on there. Tauros would be on there. Oh man, like these are pure strength Pokemon. I might pick you. You're tough. Torterra is great. Gliscor is great. I'm eyeing Pokemon right now, and I'll give you honorable mentions after I select the Pokemon. It's hard to pick. Kingler would be on that list if I didn't say it. Snorlax would be on that list. It's between these four, and it's really hard. I think I'm gonna roll with him. I take it back. I actually take it back. I take it back. I think he should roll with this man right there. Halucha, Gudra, and Crocodile are definitely honorable mentions, but we're gonna roll out with my dude, Staraptor. I think that is the Pokemon I want to put on this team. I've been going back and forth between Staraptor, Snorlax, Lapras, Heracross, Crook, Swellow, all those good Pokemon. Torkoal even on there, but that's too many fire types. I think it would take Staraptor just because of the soul power that comes from Staraptor. Now, Staraptor may have come up short in a lot of battles, but it did work. It puts in a lot of work. It has an ability to put in a lot of work. It has moves like Brave Bird. It gets close combat, Aerial Ace. It has quick attack. It's just pure speed. And if you haven't noticed, a lot of Ash's best Pokemon are fast. Pikachu, Sceptile, Infernape, super fast. Yeah, stuff like that. So Starrat, Charizard's kind of fast, but you know, it's not as fast as Sceptile, Infernape, and Pikachu. But Starrat just has the ability to put in a lot of work. It obviously helped Ash win a couple battles. And even put in that genius idea against the Gastrodon where he close combated the ground and just Brave Birded away and took out a couple foes. So there's that when it comes to Staraptor. Now the last Pokemon on this list is very deserving, and you all should know the Pokemon by now because it was in the honorable mentions, and if it was in honorable mentions you'd be tripping out. Greninja. It has to be Greninja. Ash has not had a better Pokemon other than Charizard. That's like the next best Pokemon. Like nothing beats out Charizard. Infernape was close to beating out Charizard just because of its Blaze ability. Sceptile obviously wasn't that. Staraptor wasn't. But Greninja, because of the great bond that it had, Pikachu didn't have this battle bond that him and Greninja had. That's crazy to think about. I know Pikachu and Ash are the closest you can get to best friends, but Greninja and Ash just clicked. Froakie and Frogadier led him to great battle wins, and he had it from like the get-go. He had Froakie and Pikachu. His first Kalos Pokemon was Froakie, and it evolved into Frogadier when trying to save with the Ninja Boy. Then it evolved into Greninja, and then it took down a lot it took down a Mega Sceptile in the Kalos League. It got him all the way to the finals of the Kalos League, which is crazy. Even though, spoiler alert, he did take the L against Alon, which I'm not too mad about, because that was one of the greatest battles of the anime, like, ever. It was one of the best, to me. It was one of the best battles ever. Obviously, you know, the Weavile, Noivern not doing jack, and Noivern never doing crap in the anime, but it's okay. It's okay. And Noivern was cool and all, but it was not strong enough. It just, Noibat, just loved him having Noivern on the team. It made me happy. But that Greninja, Ash Greninja, just when he gets to Ash Greninja, he's virtually unstoppable. He lost to the Charizard a couple times, but other than that, he did not lose anything else. He was virtually unstoppable with moves like Water Shuriken. It got cut. It literally pulls, it like makes a shank, like it makes like a little knife, and it's like cut you, like it literally cuts you. Like that's dope as crap. I'm sorry, I like that. I can't even think of other moves it got. Like all I remember him using is like cut and Water Shuriken. Honestly, I'll put other moves up on the list. I'll go up, put possible moves, but I put as many as I think I could. I'll put up Greninja's possible moves on there. But yeah, Ash Greninja just takes down foes, and it was just fast. Like it was one of the fastest Pokemon there, which is ridiculous. It's the fastest Pokemon on his team, hands down. And just having this Pokemon on the team would just make his team virtually unstoppable. Between the team of Pikachu, Charizard, Sceptile, Staraptor, Infernape, and Greninja, it's virtually unstoppable. Now I know what you're saying. If you were talking about competitive, and I were to bring this team, I'm like 99% sure a Starmie could sweep this team, because it gets access to Thunderbolt, so it just Scald the Charizard, Ice Beam the Sceptile, Ice Beam the Staraptor, Scald the Infernape, and Thunderbolt the Greninja, and then it's over, because, you know, Greninja's a glass cannon and all that. But this is not. This is anime logic. So obviously, any of these Pokemon could take down a Starmie like that. Any of these Pokemon could probably beat a legendary Pokemon, including Charizard, who fought a freaking Entei, may I add, and I'm pretty sure he had a battle in Articuno in the freaking Elite Four, and I think he had a battle with one of the Reggies as well. So let's throw that out there. But anyway, it's hard to see this not being his team. Staraptor can be interchangeable, I think, for maybe Snorlax. But that's about it, because Snorlax's moveset is crazy. It knows like Hyper Beam, Mega Punch, just Body Slam, crazy moves. That Snorlax is fat. It is so fat. And if you had to pick an Ash team, I would take this team in real life. This would be the squad in real life. Ash just is very lucky to have these Pokemon, because he technically has a Mega Evolution in the Battle Bond Greninja. So there's that as well to think about. Now, if you made it through this video, then you get to answer the question of the day. or the next question of the day, which will be, what do you think Ash's team will be in the Alola region? Now, I think this is going to be his team. Don't hate me in the comments. He's obviously going to have Pikachu. It's obvious. I think he's going to have all 3 starters. I think all 3 starters will be with him. Because of the vast majority of weird Pokemon there are in the Alola region, I think that this is his team. And I'm like pretty sure that this could be the last anime, and this could be the last generation. Because there's a Alolan Raichu, and evolving Pikachu into a Alolan Raichu would be wild. But anyway, that's the only thing. If he doesn't do that, then it's obviously there's Gen 8, Gen 9, Gen 10, a million Pokemon. Keep going. But I think he's going to have Rowlet. I think it's going to evolve. I think he's going to have Decidueye. I think he's going to have the middle. I think he's going to have Torracat, not Incineroar. And I think he's going to keep Popplio the way it is. Because he tends to sometimes likes those middle forms. Some of those middle forms stay. Pikachu, obviously, this is 4. I think that he is going to scoop up. I think Ash Greninja is going to make his return. Greninja is going to be on the squad. And then after that, it's just like it's hard. It's hard to think because there's like not many Pokemon out there that you would think Ash would take on his journey. Like I can see him catching in a Alolan form, like maybe having a Alolan. Or maybe one of his other Pokemon that are regular evolving, like bringing Muck with him, back with him, and having an Alolan Muck would be really interesting. If he could just transform into a Alolan Muck. That's really it. I don't see any other Alolan forms that he could have. Yeah, he doesn't have any Alolan. But yeah, that's what I think. Make sure you kill that like button down below first if you're interested in the team. These are the team I think Ash will bring on his. This is the team I think Ash just would have the best chance of winning with, and I think that Decidueye would be interesting to have, especially since Z moves are here. Yo, imagine Decidueye replacing like Starrat. That would be lit. A Ghost Grass type. That would be cool. My favorite obviously is Popplio of the group, but I think that would be cool. With that, I'm gonna hop up out of here. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you kill that like button down below for your hype, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I hit my goal of 200 recently, which was awesome. Thank you so much. My goal is 250 again. I think my goal now is 250 by the end of the year, which is possible, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I hit my goal for the year, which I'm happy. So make sure you kill that subscribe button if you have not already. I really appreciate the support you guys have been showing on my videos. Now, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure you kill the like button down below, as you already know it's appreciated. I've said that like 6 times. I really appreciate you guys. You mean so much to me, and I just appreciate it all. But I'm gonna get the heck up out of here. Thanks so much for watching this video. To the Mini Nation, from the NoivernNation, I'm out.